So the Warriors got smacked by the Pelicans yesterday. They lost by 45 points, 128 to 83. Steph, Clay, and Draymond didn't play, but still, they got smacked. And of course now that means the Warriors have started the season 8-10 in the first 18 games. I remember they started last season 18-2 in 20 games. Now first 18 games of this season they're 8-10. And if the season were to end right now, they wouldn't even be in the play-in. They're 11th. However, it's not all bad for Bay Area sports fans, because the 49ers beat the Cardinals pretty badly yesterday, 38-10. And Jimmy Garoppolo, everyone's favorite quarterback, had a 69% completion percentage with 4 TDs. So I've decided to put Jimmy G on the Warriors to help them out. Oh, and I know Jimmy G's not tatted up like that, but I didn't feel like editing the tattoos, and so Jimmy G spent some VC making his way over to the NBA. But yeah, I put Jimmy Garoppolo here on the Warriors. He's starting off as a 7th man right now. He's a 77 overall, just like he is in Madden, but I made him 21 years old, so his overall should increase, because we're going to do a few seasons here. So yeah, currently the 7th man, 77 overall. Can Jimmy G help win the Warriors some games? Because somehow, some way, say what you want about Jimmy G, but he finds a way to win games. Football games, at least. So let's see if he can do the same in the NBA. End of year 1, we finished 50-32 as the 5th seed, going up against the Suns in the first round. These are the stats for our team. How did Jimmy G do in his first year? 10 points a game on 41% from the field. Not very efficient, but 10, 6, and 3 in 82 games off the bench. He went up 1 overall. And hey, the Warriors made the playoffs, which right now in real life they're not on pace to do. So up against the Suns, that's their roster. See how we do. And we beat them in 5. Nice. How did we do in game 5? Jimmy G had 13 points on 6 shots. Nice. Now we're off to the second round against Memphis. Wonderful roster there, but hey, we dismantled the Suns in 5, so let's see what we can do against the Grizzlies. And we lose in 5 to the Grizzlies. Tough. Jimmy G 10-5 in that game 5. These are the final playoff stats for our team. Jimmy G averaged 14, 4, and 3 on 59% shooting, so he was much more efficient in the playoffs. His stats went up in the playoffs, which is fantastic. So shout out to Jimmy G on a great first playoff performance. Unfortunately though, it ends in 10 games, losing in 5 in the second round. The Dallas Mavericks beat the Miami Heat 135-132 in game 7 to win the championship. Goodness gracious, 46, 11, and 12 for Luka in a 7-game final series. That has to be the best final series of all time by one player. Goodness gracious. Mavs win the chip, but let's head to year 2. Year 2, we picked up De'Aaron Fox to come off the bench. Wow, that should help things out, as Jimmy G is a 78 still. If I did the potential things right, he should be growing, but if he doesn't grow after a while, then I'll just raise his overall myself, honestly. But we're gonna leave him at 78 for now. Still the 7th man. Clay is gone. Poole has now moved up to starting shooting guard. So defense got worse, but I gave Jimmy G a solid steal rating, so let's see if that does anything. De'Aaron Fox came here and won 6th man of the year, but we finished 40-42, the 8th seed, and so we'll be in the play-in. This year, Jimmy's averages went down, 11 and 5.9 now. Much more efficient though, 49%. 7-8 play-in game against Minnesota. Okay, I pressed the wrong button, but we won it, so that's good. We're going to the playoffs. We are the 7th seed against Memphis. What a matchup. They smacked us last year, and they'll probably do it again. And we beat them in 7. I was not expecting that. Game 7, we won by 11 points. Jimmy G had 11 points there. Jonathan Kuminga with 29. He shot like 6 for 20 yesterday. And so a game 7 victory for the Golden State Warriors. Now we go up against Denver. Other than Jokic, it's a much nicer roster by the look of it to deal with. But can we do it? And we win another game 7 and head to the conference finals against the 8th seeded Timberwolves, who we beat in the play-in game. Yeah, Jimmy G 16, 9, and 6 on 7 shots in game 7. That's what you call efficiency. A 118-112 game 7 win sends us to the conference final against the 8th seed. How many times has there been a 7-8 conference final? And especially now in this format when there's a play-in, so we already played this team. Now we got to beat them 4 more times. That is the roster that's gotten them to the conference final. It ends now. Come on. And we lose this time in game 7. That is tough. 149-146. No defense was played. Jimmy G had 7 points, 8 assists on 2 of 6 shooting though. And that is it for our crazy season. 3 game 7s. We lost the last one though. And now it's Cavs versus T-Wolves. Cavs should win this. And they do. What a playoffs. A 7-8 conference final in the West. The Cavs were like, yeah, we got this. And then they go sweep the Timberwolves. And it was a 1-7 conference final in the East that went 7 games. What a wild year this would be. Jimmy Garoppolo is now a 79 79 overall. I think I'm gonna boost that up a bit. Jimmy G is now an 85 overall 7th man, and so after making the conference finals last year, hopefully he can help take us over the hump. Jimmy Garoppolo won 6th man of the year. 14, almost 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 49% from the field, 41 from 3. We finished the 5th seed and had to play Memphis again. Come on. 44 and 38 was our record. These are how the rest of the team stats look. And I just realized De'Aaron Fox is gone. I wonder what happened. Did we trade him? Yes, we did, for a 1st round pick in Drew Holiday. Interesting. And we also traded Kevon Looney for Christian Coloco. Anyways, going up against Memphis, this damn team again. We beat them in 7 though last year. Can we do it again? And we do it again, beating the Grizzlies in 7. Jimmy Garoppolo, 23, 11, and 5 in Game 7, only missing 1 shot. This dude is ultra efficient. A big Game 7 win with Jimmy G leading the way. Now we face the Rockets with Scoot Henderson, a nice roster here, but I'm feeling very confident after that 1st round win. But of course we go and get swept in the next round. That is unfortunate. And we got a 6-8 conference finals over here. What is going on with these higher seeded teams choking? A 6-7 and 5-8 2nd round. None of the top seeds won. That is crazy. The New Orleans Pelicans beat the Brooklyn Nets in the finals to win the championship. Oh, the final playoff stats, I forgot to do that last year. Jimmy G averaged 13, 10, and 5 on 53% shooting, real efficient. 38 from 3. Unfortunately though, we lost in the 2nd round. Jimmy Garoppolo now an 86. That's how this year's team is looking. It's all right. It's nothing too crazy though. But we know when playoffs come around, things can get crazy. So see how we do. Jimmy G back-to-back 6th man of the year. This time we finish as the 6th seed, 45 and 37. These are the rest of the stats. Oh, we picked up Julius Randle. Didn't know that. This has been a pretty mid simulation so far. Playing the Sacramento Kings in round 1. A 92 overall Scotty Barnes, but that's kind of it, so I'm feeling confident here. And we lose in 7. Game 7, Jimmy G was real efficient, so was Curry, so was Wiggins, so was Randall, but we lose by 5 points after giving up 39 in the 4th quarter, damn. Or 39 in the 3rd quarter. We went and scored 46 in the 4th quarter to get it this close, but we went and gave up 39 in the 3rd and then 36 in the 4th. You can't win like that. And so we go out in the 1st round. We play another Game 7, but we can't win it this time. These were the stats. 69%, just like his completion percentage yesterday. Jimmy G shooting 69% is not enough though. And the OKC Thunder win the championship. Josh Giddey, Finals MVP. Steph Curry is gone. Jimmy Garoppolo is now our starting point guard at 88 overall. And this is the last year on his deal, so it's going to be the last year of the simulation. Let's see if we can go out on top. With Jimmy Garoppolo as our starting point guard, we go 35 and 47. That is 11th in the conference, 3 games outside of the play-in. These were the stats. Jimmy G averaged 14, 10, and 8, 51% from the field, 38 from 3. Only took 10 shots a game. Thought it would be a bit more that Curry's not there, but as a starting point guard, he was more of a facilitator, it seems. But unfortunately, we are unable to win a championship here with the Warriors in 5 years now with Jimmy Garoppolo on the team. We made 1 conference final, I believe, but lost, and then made a few 2nd rounds but lost, and then this now is the first time we've missed the playoffs, unfortunately. The Cleveland Cavaliers back on top, and Jimmy Garoppolo left the Warriors and signed with Miami. After 5 more years in the Bay playing basketball, he goes down to South Beach. But anyway, y'all, hope y'all enjoyed this video here. How y'all think the Warriors' future will look? Because they just won a championship, but they've started the season 8 and 10. They're trying to, do half in with the old players and half with the new players, but the new players have not been playing up to snuff this season. And so some of the fans want them to go trade all the young guys for veteran pieces to win more chips right now. Who knows what they'll do. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe for more. Comment too if you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see y'all later.